Dreams supposed to be hard. Do you ever wonder why life is so hard? Why every step forward feels like a battle, every dream seems so far out of reach? I want you to know something profound and eternal. It's supposed to be hard. Life is a journey strewn with challenges, obstacles, and moments of profound struggle. But let me tell you, these hardships are not just random acts of fate. They are a part of a divine design, a plan far greater than you could ever imagine. You see, every tear, every moment of pain is a brushstroke in the masterpiece of your life, crafted by hands that know your potential, even when you cannot see it yourself. Why is it supposed to be hard? Because through these challenges, you are molded into the person you were always meant to be. Strength is not forged in comfort. It is born in adversity. Courage does not grow in ease. It flourishes in the face of fear. Your spirit does not soar in calm skies. It is lifted by the storms you endure. So let me guide you through this journey as you come to understand that these trials are not punishments, but gifts, opportunities to grow, to learn, to become something greater than you ever thought possible. Stay with me as we explore why it's supposed to be hard and how you can find peace, purpose, and power in the very struggles you face. Life's challenges are not here to break you. They are here to build you. Imagine a sculptor chiseling away at a block of marble. With every strike of the hammer, the rough edges fall away, revealing the beauty within. This is how your hardships work. They chip away at the rough, unrefined parts of you, gradually revealing the strength, resilience, and beauty that lie within. But why must it be so difficult? Because without the heat of the fire, the sword cannot be tempered. Without the weight of the burden, the muscles cannot grow. Every challenge you face is a step closer to becoming who you are meant to be. In the grand design, these struggles are not just obstacles. They are the very tools that shape your soul. Think about it. Every great story, every legend worth telling is one of overcoming adversity. The hero does not become a hero by avoiding challenges, but by facing them head-on, by enduring the pain and the fear and emerging stronger on the other side. And so it is with you. Your life is your story, and every hardship is a chapter that brings you closer to your ultimate triumph. But how do you find the strength to keep going when the road is so tough? How do you maintain your faith when it feels like the world is against you? The answer lies not in avoiding the struggle, but in embracing it, in seeing it not as a curse, but as a blessing in disguise. For it is in these moments of trial that you discover what you are truly made of. There is a beauty in struggle that is often overlooked. It is the beauty of a seed pushing through the earth to reach the light, of a butterfly struggling to free itself from the cocoon. These processes are difficult, yes, but they are also essential. Without the struggle, there can be no growth, no transformation. But embracing the journey doesn't mean you have to enjoy the pain. It means recognizing that the pain has a purpose. It means understanding that every setback is a setup for a comeback, that every failure is a step closer to success. It means trusting that there is a reason for your suffering, even if you cannot see it yet. This is where faith comes in. Faith not just in a higher power, but in yourself. Faith that you are capable of enduring whatever life throws at you. Faith that the struggles you face today are preparing you for the blessings of tomorrow. But how do you cultivate this mindset? Start by shifting your perspective. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this? How can this make me better, stronger, wiser?" When you start to see challenges as opportunities, you begin to approach life with a sense of purpose and determination that no obstacle can shake. Remember, every journey is different and every struggle is unique. But one thing remains constant: the harder the journey, the greater the reward. So don't be afraid of the difficulties you face. Embrace them. Let them shape you, guide you, and ultimately lead you to the life you were meant to live. Pain is an inevitable part of life, but it does not have to be meaningless. In fact, some of the most beautiful things in life are born out of pain. Think of the pearl, formed by an irritation within an oyster, or the diamond, created under immense pressure deep within the earth. These things of beauty and value exist because of, not in spite of, the difficulties they endured. So how can you transform your pain into purpose? The first step is to acknowledge it. Do not run from your pain. Do not bury it or pretend it doesn't exist. Face it head-on with courage and honesty. Acknowledge that you are hurting, that life has been unfair, that you are struggling. But then, instead of letting that pain define you, let it drive you. Use your pain as fuel to push forward, to grow, to change. Let it motivate you to become the person you were meant to be. Let it inspire you to help others who are going through similar struggles. When you turn your pain into purpose, you give it meaning. You take control of your story and you begin to write your own ending. And remember, you are not alone in this journey. There are countless others who have faced similar challenges and emerged stronger on the other side. Draw inspiration from their stories and know that you too can overcome. Your pain is not a dead end, it is a turning point. It is the beginning of a new chapter, one filled with hope, strength, and purpose. When you look at life's challenges from a spiritual perspective, everything changes. You begin to see that the difficulties you face are not just random events, but part of a greater plan. They are the refining fire that purifies your soul, the storms that make your roots grow deeper. This spiritual perspective allows you to see your struggles not as punishments, but as opportunities for growth. It helps you to trust in the process, to have faith that there is a reason for your suffering, even if you cannot see it yet. But how do you cultivate this perspective? Start by spending time in quiet reflection or prayer. Connect with that higher power, whatever it may be for you, and ask for guidance and strength. Seek wisdom in sacred texts, in nature, in the stories of those who have gone before you. Let these things remind you that you are part of something greater, that your life has a purpose, and that your struggles are a necessary part of that purpose. And finally, practice gratitude. Even in the midst of hardship, find things to be grateful for. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, from your struggles to your blessings. It opens your heart and mind to the good that exists, even in the darkest of times. There is nothing more satisfying than overcoming a challenge. When you look back at the difficulties you have faced and you see how far you have come, there is a deep sense of fulfillment, of pride, of joy. You realize that every tear, every moment of pain was worth it. But the rewards of overcoming are not just internal. When you persevere through hardship, you gain wisdom, strength, and resilience that will serve you for the rest of your life. You become a source of inspiration for others, a light in the darkness, a beacon of hope. Your struggles give you a depth of character that cannot be achieved in any other way. And let us not forget the divine rewards. When you trust in the process, when you have faith in the plan, you are rewarded not just in this life, but in the next. The challenges you face today are preparing you for the blessings of tomorrow. So do not fear the struggle. Embrace it, for in the end it will all be worth it. Life is supposed to be hard. It is supposed to challenge you, to push you to your limits, to force you to grow. But remember, you are not alone in this journey. There is a higher power guiding you, shaping you, and helping you to become the person you were meant to be. So take heart. Face your challenges with courage and faith, knowing that they are not just obstacles, but opportunities. Opportunities to grow, to learn, to become something greater. And as you continue on your journey, remember this: the harder the road, the greater the reward. Life is a journey, often marked by challenges that seem insurmountable. But here's the truth. These challenges are not just tests, they are transformative experiences. Every obstacle you face, every hardship you endure, is a vital part of your personal evolution. It's in the crucible of difficulty that you are refined, just as gold is purified by fire. Think about the most significant achievements in your life. Were they easy? Probably not. And that's precisely what makes them meaningful. The sweat, the tears, the moments when you felt like giving up, they all contribute to the value of your accomplishments. If everything came easily, there would be no sense of pride, no deep satisfaction in what you've achieved. Now, if this message has touched your heart, if it has given you strength and inspiration, I invite you to share it with others. Let this wisdom spread, let it inspire, let it heal. And if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel so that you can continue to receive messages of hope, strength, and divine wisdom. Remember, you are stronger than you know, and you are never alone. Keep going, keep growing, and never forget, it's supposed to be hard.